Alright, first update video. I have replaced the rear slide. I ended up completely redesigning it from scratch. I was using a program called Tinkercad before, which I'm certain is meant for middle schoolers to learn how to use a CAD program. I switched to Onshape, so all the dimensions now are precisely measured. I've got calipers to make sure it fits as perfect with the slide as possible. It came out looking far better, at least to me. I mean, I see it every day, so I know all the imperfections in the last version. I changed the rear sights. They're semi-functional now. I need to put front sights on. You will notice that the option I went for mounting, as a few commenters had said, which was good because that helped reinforce what I thought was the best decision, is I removed the optics plate, which the M18 comes with, and then I got some M4 screws, I believe, whatever you use to mount the Romeo Pro, no, yeah, the Sig Romeo Pro, whatever it is that is intended to be mounted on. Through CAD, I ended up making a couple of holes, and then you can see it fits flush in there as well. So that seems to work pretty well. A couple measurements I need to change. You can see I left a bit too big of a gap between the beaver tail and the rear slide, so I'll have to fix that. It fits nice and flush with the 4 slide. The problem I found now is the 4 slide, that press fit is super snug and nice, but with this rear slide slamming into it multiple times, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, it works itself ever so slightly loose, and I'm sure after enough of that it's going to eventually just become loose. Well, that's the next bit that needs to be done. I think what I'm going to do is go back and add another screw right there. So to answer some of the questions, I got plenty of input, comments, recommendations from people, which I'm more than grateful for. It really helped bolster my confidence in this project, seeing some amount of interest. The reason I went with the P320 rather than other firearms that were recommended, as cool as it would be to have a 500 Halo Magnum, which is lower accurate, this thing would be twice the size. The pressures and the tolerances, it's not a common firearm that most people would have. The P320 is parts readily available. But the biggest reason I decided to go with the P320 was the fire control unit. All the internals are what's designated as the firearm. That's the serialized part. That's the part that you go, you purchase, you do your background check, which means that everything else can be sold just as a kit. They're just aesthetic pieces. You can have a functioning real pistol that you can carry, that you can go to the range with, that you can use for self-defense, but you can take the internals out, drop it in this, and have a fun range toy, something to show off to friends. So the P320 made the most sense for me. Parts, price, functionality, ease of use. For this project, it just seems to make the most sense. And who knows, I might eventually get to, god damn it, I don't know, I see you walk up and I'm all self-conscious.
Looks good.
Yeah.
And then pop off and hit you in the face again?
Nope, it didn't. I got a cool video of it. Get away from me.
You better cut that out.
Nope. Yeah. Yeah. Don't hit the... Oh my god, that